Today, we're going to be using the cool colors to finish our picture. Last week we used the warm colors on the sunny side of our pictures. Today it's all about the cool colors, which are blue, green, and purple. Sometimes purple is called violet. It's the same color. We will be using those colors on the moon side of our picture because at night it is always a little bit cooler than it is during the day. All right, so let's get our things and let's get started. So my paper is dry. I can feel it and it feels fine. So this would be a great time for us to start working on the moon side of our picture. So I have the three cool colors, which if I put them in the color wheel order, it looks something like this: green, blue, and purple. And did you know you use blue to make purple and you use blue to make green? All right, so you're going to use these three colors to make the moon side of our picture. So just like before, it's okay if you turn your paper. I think I'm going to, I like this curvy line over here, so maybe I'll do some curvy lines this way. And I do each space a little bit different. If you're going to use two colors together, like you did over on the warm side, be careful about using green and purple together. When these two colors get mixed together, sometimes they will make kind of a grayish color. Now that's not a terrible color to have in a night sky, but if you don't want gray, you might want to test it out on another piece of paper. Just take a scrap. I'll show you what it looks like right now. I'll take you some green. I'll do some purple. I'll take my Q-tip and I will mix those two together. And so a lot of people say, ooh, I don't want that in my picture. It's always safe to mix blue with green because blue is used to make green. And it's always safe to use blue with purple because purple is made by mixing blue with another color. So let me just finish this really quick. On the sun, on the moon rays. Maybe I'll mix this with my blue. All right, now, when you've got that done, don't forget that you also need to do the face of your moon. Go around the outside. Do the eye. Around the cheek. And around the mouth. Maybe I'll do my lines, instead of doing it like I did on the other side, I'll go this way. You can see just a hint of where I did the lines, so I don't want it to be scribbly lines because you never know how much of that is going to show up. I like to make it look like I have control and that I had a plan and I wasn't just doing a messy job. All right, one more color. Let's try a green cheek. I'm doing a spiral in here. All right, so now it's just like before. You're going to take your paintbrush and you're going to start painting, spreading that color around. So remember the rules for painting. If you're using a brush, try not to let the water get puddly, but if it starts to get dry, dip your brush into the water again. If you don't remember, you can tell if your brush is dry by listening to it. If it starts to sound scratchy, a little bit like sandpaper, that is your paintbrush telling you to it's telling you that it needs a drink of water. If you're having trouble staying inside your lines, remember, start by outlining first and then just going back and filling in the middle parts. I do every other space, remember, so that it has a chance to dry. I think I'll do the cheek right now, so that has a chance to dry. And I think I'll do this one first so my arm doesn't get in the water. Looks like bubbles. And the last thing I do is the face. And then all we have to do is let this dry and it is all finished. We will take a picture, and if you're at home, please show it to me on Seesaw, and make sure, if you can, to load it to Artsonia. That way it stays in your digital portfolio for a long time. I hope you've had fun with me today and making this project. It's been a lot of fun for me, so I hope you've had fun too. All right, boys and girls, stay creative. I'll see you next time. Bye.